Elon Musk's new fusion energy breakthrough. Fusion energy has been widely referred to as the next big thing in the world of energy solutions. However, it has also been a subject of criticism, with many contemplating how feasible and safe is it as an energy source for humans. Tesla founder, CEO, and all-around tech genius Elon Musk has repeatedly spoken about how in favor he is of making use of fusion as a source of energy, and has been a major proponent of it for many years. But he is also aware of the possible risk associated with fusion. Musk even once made a joke that we've got this big fusion ball in the sky called the sun, and it shows up every day. Despite it being a joke, he was right, and the Earth is located in what is regarded as the sun's habitable zone, meaning we are within a comfortable range, so we are protected from most of the hazardous effects of the sun. Elon Musk is planning to make the virgin planet Mars habitable for humans, and as such has come up with a brilliant solution for the sustainability of the planet. He came up with the groundbreaking idea of transporting portable but powerful nuclear reactors to Mars, which people regarded as impossible, but has now become practical all thanks to Elon Musk. Nuclear reactors have been considered a threat to people due to their toxicity. Europe has even planned to shut down all of their nuclear power plants until the end of the year, but Musk, being a strong supporter of nuclear fusion reactors, has made plans to take it to Mars. Musk has always opposed the idea of shutting down nuclear power plants, and this is what Elon claimed when he went to the Crypto Council for Innovation's B-Word conference while discussing how to make Bitcoin mining feasible. Nuclear energy is regarded as clean energy due to the fact that it does not emit greenhouse gases while being produced. Others, such as legacy nuclear power facilities, may have a negative image due to some high-profile mishaps. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO once said, "I think modern nuclear plants are safe, contrary to what people may think. I think it is possible to make very extremely safe nuclear, and I'm talking about fission, not fusion." There is a difference between nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. The technique applied to most nuclear reactors is nuclear fission, where the neutron hits a bigger atom, dividing it into two smaller atoms, and releasing energy. Fusion is the opposite of fusion, in which tiny atoms collide and fuse to form a heavier atom, releasing energy in the process. Many have argued that fusion is a better way to produce energy than fission, since fission has a byproduct of radioactive waste that can last a very long time. But fusion does not produce long-lasting radioactive waste, and this is the theory the tech mogul tries to explain in all of his arguments. In a 2007 interview with PBS, Elon mentioned, "We should develop more nuclear power facilities. I believe that it is a more efficient way to create electricity than coal or a natural gas power plant." Elon Musk has stated that we should use nuclear energy more. He has even offered to eat food grown near reactors to prove its safety. The billionaire has also asked many European countries to build more nuclear power plants to replace any shortage caused by Russian oil and gas sanctions. And he has said that it should be very clear by now that Europe should continue the use of nuclear power plants that they had shut down and increase the amount of power they generate. Musk then went on to mention how this is important to national and international security. To explain his statements, Musk mentioned that he did this in Japan not too long ago after Fukushima. He still believes that most people have many misconceptions about the radiation risk from nuclear reactors. More so when we talk about the risk of global warming, pollution, and burning hydrocarbons is relatively worse than the radiation is to the environment. The tech genius asked for more nuclear power a few days after asking the U.S. to produce more oil and gas. Even though it would be a loss for his electric car company, he agrees that oil and gas production needs to go up, saying on Twitter, "Hate to say it, but we need to increase oil and gas output immediately. Extraordinary times demand extraordinary measures." What is fusion energy, and why is it important? So what is fusion energy? Fusion energy is a type of nuclear energy that is produced when atomic nuclei combine to form a heavier nucleus. This process releases a large amount of energy similar to the process that occurs in the Sun and other stars. It differs from traditional nuclear energy, which involves splitting atomic nuclei, fission, to release energy. One of the main benefits of fusion energy is that it has the potential to be a virtually limitless and clean energy source. Fusion reactors release a tremendous amount of energy, and the fuel used in fusion reactions, such as hydrogen, is abundant on Earth and in the universe. In addition, fusion reactions do not produce greenhouse gases or other harmful emissions, making it a clean and environmentally friendly energy source. Another key advantage of fusion energy is that it is much safer than traditional nuclear energy. Fusion reactions do not produce long-lived radioactive waste, and the fuel used in fusion reactions is less dangerous than the fuel used in traditional nuclear reactions. In addition, the risk of a catastrophic accident is much lower with fusion, as the reactions can be controlled and shut down if necessary. The history of fusion energy research and previous challenges. The idea of using fusion energy as a source of power dates back to the early 20th century, but it wasn't until the 1950s that the first experimental fusion reactions were achieved. In the years that followed, researchers around the world have been working to develop fusion energy as a viable energy source. One of the main challenges in developing fusion energy has been achieving and maintaining the high temperatures and pressures required for fusion to occur. In order to initiate a fusion reaction, the fuel must be heated to extremely high temperatures, tens of millions of degrees, and subjected to high pressures. This has proved to be a difficult task, and researchers had to develop new technologies and techniques in order to achieve these conditions in a controlled environment. Another challenge in fusion energy research has been in finding a suitable reaction fuel. The most common fuel used in fusion reactions is hydrogen, which is abundant on Earth and in the universe. However, hydrogen must be heated to extremely high temperatures in order to initiate a fusion reaction, and it can be difficult to contain and control the reactions once they are initiated. Despite these challenges, researchers have made significant progress in developing fusion energy as a viable energy source. Several experimental fusion reactors have been built in the past decade and are producing promising results. These reactors use different approaches and techniques to achieve the high temperatures and pressures required for fusion reactions, including magnetic confinement, laser confinement, and inertial confinement. While fusion energy is still a long way from becoming a reality, researchers are optimistic that it will eventually be developed as a viable energy source. It has the potential to provide a virtually limitless, clean energy source that could potentially replace fossil fuels and nuclear power. It could also help reduce our dependence on foreign energy sources and improve energy security. Despite the challenges, the pursuit of fusion energy continues to be an exciting area of research with great potential. The potential impact of Tesla's fusion energy breakthrough. Tesla's recent fusion energy breakthrough has generated a lot of excitement and speculation about its potential impact on the world's energy needs. If successful, this technology could be a game changer, providing a virtually limitless, clean energy source that could replace fossil fuels and nuclear power. One of the main benefits of fusion energy is that it has the potential to be a virtually limitless energy source. Unlike fossil fuels, which are finite and will eventually run out, fusion reactions use abundant fuel on Earth and in the universe. This means that fusion energy could potentially provide a source of power that would never run out as long as there is a fuel supply. In addition, fusion energy is a clean energy source that does not produce greenhouse gases or other harmful emissions. This makes it a more environmentally friendly option compared to fossil fuels, which are a major contributor to climate change. Fusion energy could help reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and reduce our carbon footprint, helping to mitigate the negative effects of climate change. Fusion energy is also much safer than traditional nuclear energy. Fusion reactions do not produce long-lived radioactive waste, and the fuel used in fusion reactions is less dangerous than the fuel used in traditional nuclear reactions. In addition, the risk of a catastrophic accident is much lower with fusion energy, as the reactions can be controlled and shut down if necessary. If Tesla's fusion energy technology becomes a reality, it could have a significant impact on the world's energy needs. It could provide a clean, virtually limitless energy source that could replace fossil fuels and nuclear power, helping to reduce our dependence on foreign energy sources and improving energy security. It could also help to reduce our carbon footprint and mitigate the negative effects of climate change. However, it's important to note that Tesla's fusion energy technology is still in the early stages of development, and it will likely take some time before it becomes a reality. There are still many challenges and obstacles to overcome, and it is not yet clear how long it will take for this technology to be commercialized. Nonetheless, the potential impact of Tesla's fusion energy breakthrough is exciting and holds great promise for the future of energy. In conclusion, would the world be open to using nuclear fusion as the main energy source? Write yes or no in the comments section below. If you want to keep updated on the latest news, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on. Click the video on the screen now to watch another fascinating video.